Barack, yeah. Okay. So today would be the first of a series where you're reading with me. So read with me. All right. And obviously, here I am. Bless Mo, operating out of Mr. M. That's who I am. All right. And bring you love and devotion, pure chasad. Okay. So right now I'm operating out of a pseudonym called Bring It Out Barack. All right. Well, I'm about to bring it out in blessings. All right. And you're about to see how I do it. All right. So let's read Genesis 1:1. I'm on Bible Hub. Okay. I go to my Bible Hub app and then I go to Genesis 1, and then you can go to the verses right here. You can either read it in paragraphs. I choose not to. I go over to the Strongs and I press that. Sometimes, if you want to see how it was, how it was when it was just written in Torah, press Hebrew, then it's just in that. But what if you want to see it in the paragraph form as the Hebrew, and here how you see that? But what if you want to get this in in Paleo, right? What you're gonna do is this: you're gonna copy. Why this? Because all this don't matter. all this stuff right here. You see all these things right here, all that those dots and whatnot. That don't really matter to me. So I tend to use this one, the consonants only. Why? Because Hebrew, ancient Hebrew, I call it Aber, because the letters for Hebrew is Ayin, Bayith, Ra'ash, Aber, or Iber. Depends on how you want to say it. Anyway, you're gonna take that. I'm not sure if I copied it. We're gonna do it again. And then we're gonna just go to this littleHebrew.com, Paleo. Gonna convert it, paste it, take away this word right here. Cut. Also cut the convert, press copy, put it back to right here, just paste it, chilling. This is wildly simple. Then now from here you can just break it down, which I intend to do. And then yeah. Alright. Let's underscore it. No, let's take it back. Bara Ashaya, in beginning. Ba in Ra'ash, head. Yath, hand mark. Alright. Ba, head. So Ba is a bayith, is a house. Ra'ash is a head. Alep is a mighty one, like a bullhead, denotes mighty one, strength, power, etc. Shayin, which denotes consume. The picto of that will either be teeth or breast. Babies consume with their their mouth, on the breast when they just have two teeth even. Hand, to work, to do. Thaw, mark, sign, signal. All right, that's in beginning. Let's go to the Strongs. Bara Ashayeth, first, beginning. Okay. Allah Hayam Bara'a Hashamayim wa'ath ha'arat. Okay. And what I'm going to do right now is just probably I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole breakdown of every single letter right now. I'll do that in a separate thing. Right now I want to get through the whole entire chapter of Genesis. So I might not write everything down right now either, also, so that it don't really become too big of a deal, because I don't want to be too time consuming. Bara Ashayeth, Allah Hayam. So look at the word Allah Hayam here, okay? So we see the word Allah Hayam. Alap Lamit Ha Yad Mayam. Okay? So Alap. Right here. Alright? Here's what an Alap would look like. Let's come off that. Let's come on to this. Give me a gold script, please. Let's make it a little smaller. No, 33 is fine. An Alap. This is the picto of it. Alright. Here's the paleo of it. Let me do that a little better. You get it. So that the first one is like, bullhead. I could do it a little better. Like, just have fun. Like, it's your script, bro. Like, we them boys. Like, we the people. Like, do it. Like, you feel me? And then picto is, paleo is just kind of simple. Boom, boom, boom. Depends on how you want to do it. You feel me? Like, come up with different scripts. Like, just play around with it. You feel me? That's kind of how you just get it done. You feel me? Then you just kind of erase it when you're done. So, Olive. Make this a little bigger. Give me a moment, please, now. Make this a little smaller. Alright. Now let's go. Olive. Okay. This denotes sorry about that. Let me put my phone on mute. What am I trying to do? Let me just take this. Let's drag this all the way down here. Just for now. Excuse me. Make another page. Let's bring it down even to that page. Let's make it a little bigger. Mighty one. Powerful. Yeah, power. They know. Power. Strength. Alright. Next, we have well, I'm just going to just do this word right here. Okay. Lamed. It's kind of self-explanatory with a lamed. Sometimes you even see it like this. That's also like a how they'll do I just do it like that. Let's just be real. Teaching, learning, leading. Yeah, learning. Teaching, leading, learning. What it is a staff, mind you. Okay. Ha. I'm going to show you the two different ways to put a ha here, okay? Here's how you do it in Picto. It's a stick person. Sorry, it's not what the video's about. Here's how it looks in Paleo. Okay? You sometimes even see it like it's just a regular backwards E without the what you call it. Okay? But more times than not you'll see it like that. You'll see other people go like, I don't like the way that load up. Hold up. Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow it for now. That means breath. Spirit. Okay, sorry, I didn't vote it. This means breath. Not best, breath. Spirit. Reveal. It could even be refresh if you wish. Behold. See. Look. Alright? All these things. And etc. Okay? Let's make these a little bit smaller. A little bit more. Ah, yes. That did the trick. Why say lot word when few word do trick? I got that from The Office, yo. No, don't mind me. Anyway, here's how a yod looks. Alahaya. Excuse me. Or like this. Okay. Hand, work, do, worship, praise, give, take. Okay. I don't really feel like writing all that down. Do I need to? I'm not sure. You listening? Mayim. All right. Here's how I tend to do it. All right. It's an M. It's water. Okay. Water. It's not just water. Okay. What does it mean? What else could it be? It's not just water, Moo. What else could it be? Huh, Mayim Barack? What else could Mayim? First of all, hand. Work. Do. Worship. Praise. Give, etc. Alright. Now, what is Mayim? It's not just water, is it, Moo? Is it just water? Water. Okay. Plasma. Moo, you're reaching, huh? Reaching where? The blood, right? Oh. But what's in the blood? Moo, you're wilding. Where are you getting this plasma being in the blood situation from, huh? How is there plasma in your blood? What? Plasma, the same thing the sun is made out of? Yeah, of course. Yeah, right. So you're saying that we're made of stardust. So you're saying that from dust we are, to dust we shall return. Yeah, right. We was made from the dust of the earth. And all that other stuff combined in it, and we're carbonated beings, and of course that's a little bit of ether in our hair, but stars and galaxies wrapped up in in an earthly experience. Of course, that's not what we are. It's not like we was made from the earth and was taken into a heavenly realm and then came back down. What? It's not like when Yah spoke to Abraham, he said, your children is about going to be like as numerous as the stars in the sky. Why give us or the sand in the sea? Why give us these type of symbolisms if you don't mean that we are like that? Sand on the beach, dusty. But imagine in the sky. And that's where we come from. You know, Benai Sharel. We're Aber. We're from over here. We're from beyond, a region beyond. You get it? Like, anyway, so plasma, but on every level. All right? So here's what I think when I think plasma. I think of what is in our blood that makes it hot, first and foremost. What makes us hot? It's the plasma. Why is plasma hot? When you get plasma transfusion, all these. Why is so a ball of fire, but not fire? It's gases, right? What gas is plasma? That's what the sun is made out of, but it's hot. So we have a miniature sun. So we're basically a nice summer day on the inside all the time, but we're 97 degrees. Like, that's actually a little too hot. But we're chilling actually. Anyway, the point that I'm making is, I also think burning bush is plasma. Think about let there be light, a war, right? He's going to say that soon. When Allah Hayam Bara'a, in the head of the mighty one, Ba means in. Excuse me. In. Or house. Ra'ash. Alright, so look, this is a bayith. Alright? You'll also see it look like this sometimes. Okay. I tend to draw it like this though. Here's how I like to also draw it. Oh, is this it? That's cool too. How you do it? Not that. Hold up. How I do it? Yeah, type joint. It's basically a house for real. Anyway. Ba. That's in. Ra'ash. A ra'ash. Excuse me. Is a head. Ra'ash. Let me do one better. Give him a good line up. Hold up, sorry. I'm trying to zoom in on this. This is not the you get it? Like Ra'ash, head. This also looks like this in Paleo. Alright. Paleo. Alright, Bara'a. Picto. Bara'a, which is in the head of the mighty one. So he's thinking about it. When he first created something, to create, shape, form, to shape, fashion, create, always with God as subject, of heaven and earth, of individual man, of new conditions and circumstances, of transformations to be created. All right? Miracles, to cut down, to cut out, to be fat, to make yourselves fat. All right? Bara'a, baray, bray, baray. Because alip is also, it says a or a or a. Bara'a, baray, Bara, bra, whatever you want to, like, it's our language. Speak it. Allah Hayam. So Bara'a Shayath, Bara'a Shayath, in the beginning, in the head of the Allah Hayam, in the head of the Mighty One. Like that's what's saying. Bara'a Shayath, Allah Hayam, Bara'a. Hashamayim. Ha, the, ha. Ha. You get it? Ha. Shamayim. Sha. Or. Ma, you feel me? Sha. Ma. Or. Yum. Okay. Hashamayim. Shamayim. The consuming waters. Sha, consume. All right. Mayim. Water. Mayim, the word mayim in it of itself. This word right here. Mayim is water. Okay. Shamayim. Consuming. Sham. Excuse that dot. Let me see if I can erase it. Don't worry about it. You see it. Shamayim. Alright. Consuming waters. But that's the heavens. The sky, the waters from the waters. Remember, waters above, waters below. The waters up there is the consuming waters. The waters below is the consuming waters. I believe the reason why we see the nighttime sky is dark is because we're seeing the the bottom of the ocean basically at that time frame. You feel me? Maybe that junk up there rotating and us down here is chilling. Maybe the vault over us, the firmament, is rotating, but on a different type of, I don't know. This is very interesting. The visions I see anyway. I don't want this to be too long. My aim is to get this to be. I'm on verse 1. Good God Almighty! All right. Allah is mighty one who teaches us a guide. I don't call him God. I call him guide. The heavens and the earth. Wa'ath. Wow. That's a peg, a hook, a nail. Ath. Mighty mark. Mighty sign. So he pegged in a mighty sign. The earth. Ha'arats. The ha'arats. Alep. Mighty one. Head. Za. Or la. It's a TZ. People say tza or za. La is what I'm starting to introduce. You know. Because why not? Ha'arat. You get it? Like it's like, you feel me? It could do something like that. Anyway, let's go to the next verse. Wa ha'arat wa hayatha faho wa baho wa khashak ayo panai thahawam wa rawakh Allah hayam marahapath ayo panai hamayim, which says Waha'arat, the land or the earth, the arats. You get it, like the earth, the arats. Was hayatha, had become formless, thahaw, formless, confusion, unreality, emptiness, and void, wa bahaw, empty, waste. So imagine it's like he creating, like imagine this the creator of a video game here, and then he starts up the game with an idea. He starts developing the game with an idea of what he wants to make. So the first thing he wants to make is a world. So he opens up this world that he's making, and it's empty. So he has to fill it with something. So what's the first thing he decides to fill it with? Let's find out. And darkness was over the face or the surface. Okay, darkness. Chashak, obscurity, secret place, was aisle over upon. All right. The penai, the face, or the front before time of the hawam, the deep, the depths, the abyss. All right. Wa rawach, in the spirit. Wa and rawach, rawach, spirit, rawach, roh, roh, roh. You get it? You get it? Like the wind, the breath, the mind, the spirit, the breath, the wind of heaven, quarter of wind, side, breath of air, air, gas, vein, empty thing, spirit as that which breathes quickly in animation. Oh, I like that. An animation. So that's what animates our flesh, our body, our land, our promised land. The rawah was doing what? Of Allah Hayam, of the Allah Hayam was hovering, marachapath, to grow soft, to relax, to hover. Don't even get me started on what this sounds like if I really start to go there, and I think I just might. Over the face of Hamayim. This don't sound like sex. I'm just gonna say it. This don't sound like sex. Now the earth was formless and void. Hold up. I didn't mean to make it come. Right? Was formless and void. Right? So her egg was not fertilized. And darkness was over. Right? Darkness. Secret place. On her, like the face of the deep. You feel me? Is watery here. And the spirit. Head peg in DNA. That's what a rawach is. Ra'ash, head. Pegged in. That's a wow. This is also a wow. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get it? And then, or also like this. This is how I tend to draw it though. So I'm gonna do what's true to me. I don't do it. I've never done it on this before. Harawach. That's literally a DNA symbol. Come on, stop playing. This DNA, by the way, like, dude, DNA. Like, let's be realistic. All right. So the head pegs in DNA. What that sound like? You tell me what it sounds like. What head pegs in, then DNA come out? You tell me. I'm not entirely sure if you don't know either. Then, if we're immature, then we're immature. But and the spirit was hovering over, right? Allah Hayam was hovering to grow soft, right? Right? Because what just happened? What just happened? Over the face of waters. I'm not entirely sure what's being said here. Let's see what happens. What happens next? Allah Hayam said, Yahai Awar, let there be light. Yahai Awar. All right. Yahai Awar. 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 Mighty one pegged in head. Did you know, fun fact, that when the sperm meets the egg, there's a flash of light for a split second that happens? And that's the old let there be light situation. And that happens in that dark, secret place, by the way. After the the head pegged in DNA grows limp. But that's just me. I'm hearing it wild. And there was light. Well, Yahai Awar. There was a light, right? Who knows? And seeing, wa yara'a, to see, to look at. Pegged hand, head, mighty one. K, that the light was good, was tawab. Allah Hayam, separated, to divide. Awar, the light from between the darkness, from in between the secret place. All right, it's obscure. Who knows? Allah Hayam wa yaqara'a, he called la awar to the light, because la, the letter la, the letter la between in the beginning of a word means two or four. Okay. So he called for the light yawam, day. The light is day. And he called la khashak. He called the darkness qara'a. He cried out, he proclaimed. Layla, night. Wa yahaya, Arab. And there was an Arab. There was evening. All right. Arab means mixed. So when the time became mixed, like say between daylight and nighttime, there's evening, obviously, and before and then between nighttime and daytime, there's dawn, or dawn and dusk type junk. You get it? Like, and there was morning. Baqar. You get it? Like break of day. You feel me? Like Ahad, the first Yawam. Ahad Yawam. Okay. So this is the first day. Then Allah Hayam said, Yahai Raqayya'a. Let there be an expanse, an extended surface. What happens to the stomach? Does it extend? Who knows? Ra, head, qa, a qa. This is how. Let me do this up here real quick, because I perform better on this, I believe. Qa, otherwise this, otherwise this, otherwise this looks like a Q, because it is. It's a qa, qa. So qara'a or raqayya'a, okay, raqayya'a, because it's an ayin at the end. Anyway, this right here denotes a monkey tail threading the needle, something going through a hole. Okay, it's up to you how you decide to see it. It could be a black hole. Okay, event horizon. Have fun. And Allah Hayam said, Yahai raqayya'a. Raqa. So head with the monkey tail or the going into the hole, hand you a eye. Okay. Between the waters. All right. So this, I'm wrong if I say that this sounds like the tip of a man's member here. That's like a hand, but it has one eye. Right? And it threads the needle, mind you, with his head. This is all the letters, mind you. The head threads the needle like a hand, and it works like an eye. And then as soon as I sit there and say, oh, wow. You ever heard of people say, oh, yeah, you got to nut up the spine, right? But I'm wrong if I say that cerebral spinal fluid and semen, as well as your third eye, are all connected. But then I'm the bad guy if I sit there and say that this is what we're talking about here. But this calls an expanse between, mind you, the waters, to separate between the waters from the waters. Okay. So we're not talking about male waters and female waters coming together and okay. Allah Hayam made waya sha'a, waya aish, to do, to fashion, make, accomplish, the riqayya, and separate it, to divide between the waters beneath it from the waters above. And it was so, but I'm the bad guy. As soon as I say that, we just talking about the placenta here. I say the placenta attached to the wall, to the side of the belly, right? As soon as I say things like that, oh, why does the placenta filter the things from the mother's bloodstream and give it to the baby, separating the waters from the waters? I'm the bad guy. As soon as I make it, by the way, I'm here to demystify the text. Not sure if I ever let you know that I'm here to make it more practical, because that's what y'all meant. Like, this really wasn't supposed to be a secret. This belongs to us and our children forever. It's revealed to us. Allah Hayam called Wayakara the expanse Shamayim, consuming waters, right? And there was an Ayarab, there was evening, and there was Baqar, the Shanai Yawam, the second day. Hashanai Yawam. And Allah Hayam wa ya Amar. And he said, Hamayim Mathachath, let the waters underneath. Hashamayim Waqawaw, excuse me, Waqawaw. All right, to look for, or hope, to wait, to expect, to be one in one place, so that the dry land may appear. Okay? And it was so. Wayahai Khan. So, therefore, thus. This right, like true, like veritable, correct. You get it? This is what Khan means, just in case you didn't know. Allah Hayam wa Yakara, he called La Shabasha, La Yabasha, yeah. The dry land, or dry ground, Arats, earth. And the collection of Hamayim he called Yamayim, seas, Yam. And Allah Hayam wa Yara'a, excuse me, sometimes we say I read, but believe it or not, I read Paleo and Picto better than I read modern Hebrew. Yara'a, and he looked at that, and it was good. He looked at that good. He like, yeah, I see this. Allah Hayam said, let the earth bring forth vegetation. Okay. Ha'aratz thadasha'a dasha'a. Madza raya'a, from because like ma zaraya'a, which is seed bearing. Zara, which is seed. You see, ma is from, okay? Plants and fruit, trees, each bearing fruit with seed, according to its kind. And it was so. So what was said was, then Allah Hayam said, let the earth bring forth vegetation, seed bearing plants and fruit trees, each bearing fruit with seed according to its kind. And it was so. The earth, Ha'arats, produced vegetation, seed bearing plants according to their kind, and trees bearing fruit, parai is fruit, pari, and seed according to its kind. And Allah Hayam saw that it was good. Tawab. And there was Ayarab, evening. And there was Baqar, the third day. The Shalaya Shai Yawam. Allah Hayam said, let there be lights in the expanse. Yahai Ma'araf Baraqaya'a Hashamayim, to distinguish between day and night, and to mark the seasons and days and years. And let them serve as lights in the expanse, luminaries, okay, of the sky, to shine upon the earth. And it was so. Khan. Allah Hayam made two great lights, Shanai Ha-Gadalayim Ha-Ma'araf. Alright, two great lights. Ha-Gadal Ha-Ma'awar. So the greater light, the large one, Gadal means like big or great, like the Kahin Gadal, high priest. Anyway. Light to rule, he made the great light to rule the day, Hayawam, okay. And the lesser light, it says young here, small, insignificant, unimportant. It's not necessarily unimportant, but they say this like not as bright, the lesser light. You feel me? to rule the night, and he made the stars as well. Look at the word stars here. Hakawakabayim. All right, the Kawakabayim. They say star of Messiah, brothers, youth, numerous progeny, personification, God's omniscience. Why God's omniscience, right? What does omniscience mean? Let's look. Omniscience is a state of knowing the infinite, all-knowing, unlimited knowledge. So it's like what to come. You feel me? What's to come? So think about it. We were in the loading screen this whole time in our personal star clusters, what they call zodiac signs, the 12 tribes of Israel, the Benai Yashara'el. Like so, and we was stars, you feel me? And we are the chosen ones, you feel me? And we're we're the youth, we're the brothers, Benai Yashara'el, children of Israel. Kawa Kabayim, all right. Palm, pegged in palm, house, hand, waters. Very interesting. I'm going to do a breakdown of this. Ha. That's the ka. Here's how I draw my cuz. Not like that per se, but like this. I'm not flipping you off, I promise. Ha ha. It could be like that, or it could be like this. Okay, ka, wa, ka. Cause mind you, it's the palm of the hand, so I'm just showing you like the palm. Kawaka, ba, ya, ha, kawakabayim. This is ha looking pitiful. Excuse me. Let me do a better ha. As good as I'm gonna get right now. Ha kawakabayim. So the okay. This right here. The. This is a palm. Pegged in palm. Here's how it also looks in here's how it looks in Paleo. Ha, ka, wa, ka, by. Alright. That's the two different scripts here. You got it in Picto, you got it in Paleo there. Okay. Hakawakabayim. Okay. Here's how it looks in what's this thing called? Modern Hebrew. Ha kawakabayam. Ha. Excuse me. Hakawakabayim. Alright. Stars. So they join hand in hand in their house. Hand waters. Interesting. Alright, let's go on. Allah Hayam set Wayathan. He said it. He gave permission for these lights in the expanse of the sky to shine upon the earth. Okay. To preside over the day and the night. What's the word preside? La. Mashal. The word to have dominion or to rule. The same word that was used in Genesis 3:16, where it said that the woman shall, desire shall be for her husband, he shall rule over her. The same word that was used when Cain or Cain was talking to Allah Hayam, and he was like, sin is crouching at your door, but you must rule over it. You got to marshal, you feel me? Over it, have dominion over it. Very interesting. So to preside over the day and the night, to separate the light from the darkness. And Allah Hayam saw that it was good. Saw that what was good. What are we talking about? He said what? These lights in the expanse to shine upon the earth, right? Think about it. To preside over the day and the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. And Allah Hayam saw that it was good. Okay. So technically, did he create darkness before he created light? Because there was darkness over the face of the earth, right? And then he said, let there be light. So was darkness already created before light? And there was evening, and there was Bakar, the fourth day. Rabayai Yawum. And Allah Hayam said, let the waters Hamayim Yasharadzau team swarm with living napish. All right, that's the word that we use for our bodies as well, our napish. With napish chaya, with living creatures, sharats. Okay, small reptiles even, all right? And let birds fly above the earth in the open expanse of the sky. So Allah created Wayibara'a Ha Gadalayam, the great sea creatures. Look at the word sea creatures here. Hathanayanam. Hathanayanam. Okay. I'm about to draw this in Paleo Picto, as usual. Dragon, by the way. Sea, like serpent. Sea monster. Dinosaurs. Like this is talking about the time of dinosaurs, quote unquote. So this is way back when they saying, huh? If you believe in that sort of thing. Because quite frankly, you don't have to. I don't care. But like, cause rather I don't really know if I believe in it either. But like, I believe in a sea creature, bro. Like, think about it. What about the Leviathan? And they call it the Leviathan. What is that? Why did Mashah or Moses' serpent staff turn into a serpent? How did Mashah crush the golden calf? How did he set it on fire? Did he turn into a dragon? That's neither here nor there. Did he tap into some ancestral powers? And who knows? He was made a god, wasn't he? Who knows? It doesn't matter. What is it? Thanayanam. Thanayanam. Ya. Na. Ha. Just bear with me, please. Hathanayanam. Okay, that's the word here we're looking for. Thanayanam, please. Wow. Anyway, Thanayanam. Okay. Tha, which is the T. Nawin. Alright. Look, Tha. That's a sign, signal, mark. Nawin is a seed. Alright. It's a sperm. Okay. Or it's a serpent even. Alright. Hand, work, do. Seed. Waters. Okay. That's sperm, in my opinion. We don't got it, but that's, like, you feel me? Like, that's what a knowing is. It's sperm, in my opinion, because it looks like a sperm. But Thanayanam, this is what it's a sign of, like I told you, it's a serpent as well, which does serpent water things. Like that's literally what it says, bro. Like word cow. That's everything at all. You feel me? Ha Haya, the living Napish. Look at the word Napish here. Soul, self, life, creature, your person, your appetite, your mind, your living being. Like your person, like right, like your thinking majigger rhythm that you're in. You feel me right here? Your person or individual, a person or individual, right? Seat of appetites, seat of emotions and passions, all right? Activity mind of mind. You ever heard of like the NPC theory, where like people are it's like NPCs walking around, non-player characters, and they just like they have certain animations that they do, like NP Sheen, like get it, like the NP Sheen, the Nopish, the Napashi, like you feel me? The like come on, this worth the listen. I'm not gonna lie to you, this worth the listen. Like word, this worth the listen. This a big drop. I'm gonna get through this right here, then I'm done. Word, the Napish, that moves with which the waters teemed, according to their kinds, and every bird of flight after its kind. And Allah Hayam saw that was good as well, my boy. He was like, that's tough. Not gonna lie to you. He had a dinosaur phase, yo. He was like, that's tough. Not gonna hold you. Then Allah Hayam Waya Barak. Okay. Atham. Waya Barak Atham. La Amar and said, Barao, excuse me, Parao, be fruitful, Rabao, and become great, multiply. Wa Mala'au, and fill, Hamayim, Ba Yamayim, in the seas. Wa Ha Iwap, alright? Iwap, that's a bird, my boy. Iwap. I pegged into their mouth. Like that's hilarious. So imagine, you ever heard the birds is not real theory? They say, oh, they're just cameras, right? They're saying that there's an eye that's pegged into their mouth. Like literally an eye wop. It's hilarious. That's a bird. Funny work, bro. Funny work. Is it like they're always recording though, like even as messengers for Yah as well? Like, is that far fetched, seeing as how in the story of Noah or Nach, he sent out birds to go figure out the message and bring you one back? I don't know if it's too far fetched to believe that birds are there to observe and report, but I digress. So let the birds multiply, okay, on the earth. And there was evening, and there was Bakar, the fifth day. Chamayashai. Chamash is the word 5, okay. Yawam, the fifth day. And Allah Hayam wa Ya'amar Ha'arat, he said, let the earth Thawatza'a, to go out, to come out, bring out living creatures, Napish, NPCs, NPCs, according to their kinds, okay? Livestock, Bahama, all right? Wa Ramash, all right? Wa Ramish, worms, Ramish, like worms, all right? And wild animals, okay? According to their kind. How you say wild animals? All right. Wa Hayathau Arat. So, like, just living things on the earth, according to their kinds. And it was so. Khan. And the Lahayam made the beast, the Hayath, Ha'arat, the beast of the earth, or beast of the field, according to their kinds. The livestock, according to their kinds. And everything that crawls upon the earth according to its kind. And Allah Hayam saw that it was good. Then Allah Hayam said, let us make. People don't like the fact that they say, what do you mean, let us? Who's the us in the let us? Well, we're going to debunk some things right now. And also we're going to see, does it say let us? Or does it just say make? Make Adam like us. What does it say? It doesn't matter. Na'asha, Seed, see, consume, spirit. So your seed, I, consuming spirit, to do, fashion, okay? So you had this idea, this seed, this idea even, in your eye, your mind's eye. And it was consuming your spirit. And you had to just make them. Adam. Mighty door water. Alep. Mighty one. Powerful. Dalit. Dalith. Okay. Door. Mayim water. Mighty door water. Alright. Like a portal of waters when you come through. It's almost like, what is that called? Oh yeah, birth. Mighty door waters. The water breaks. Then you come through a door. Who knows? Let's make him in our image. In our image, right? Images. But is this our? Yes, it is. But zalama now. That word now at the end, that noun, wow at the end, means our. Because a Badzalam is already an image. Badzalam now means our image. Ka dama wathanau. Kadama wathanau. Alright, in our likeness. Ka as kadama wathanau, in our likeness. To rule. Okay. Wa yaradau. Okay, you ride out over the fish. Alright. You gotta ride out over the fish. So let us make man image after liking to rule over the fish of the sea and the birds by Iwap Hashemayim, over the livestock and over the earth itself, okay? And every creature that crawls upon Ha'arat, the earth. And Allah Hayam created Ha'adam, the man, Badzalamau, in his image. So who did it? Allah Hayam created man in his image. In the image of Allah Hayam, he created him. Zakar wa Naqaba, male and female, he created a them. So look at this. He created Adam as a male. As a man. As a man. He created males and females, however, to fill the land. NPCs. NPCs. Other NPCs. Okay. He created them, male and females, but he created Adam as a man. It's different. Them niggas was like generated. It was like, yo, he just willed them to be like. But Adam, he took his time with them. Really shaped them, created them, formed them. Like what happens in the womb. First it starts out as like a little clot of nothingness, and it gets balled up, and then it grows a spine, and then it starts to, it makes itself into, whatever the Allah Hayam that told it to be, when he said, let there be, and etc. And it was. When he told you like to become, when he told you to become, what did you decide to be? So he created the Adam in his own image. In the image of the Allah Hayam, he created Athau, him. Zakar. Believe it or not, the word Zakar is not just the word male, it's also a reminder. Like remember, the prophet Zachariah, Zakar, Raya, remember Yah, reminder of Yah. Zakar. All right, as a male, they remind you of us, but they not us. Din, 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 din. They not like us. All right, the NPCs. And females, Nukwaba. All right, you ever heard of an incubus? A Nukaba? Like, come on. All right, incubator? No. Ooh, now it's bad. When I say that some women who do not have the rawah are incubators. Just portals to bring through. So it's okay when in Genesis 6, it can say that the sons of Allah Hayam, which is us, by the way, saw the daughters of man, which is them, by the way, and didn't know we're like us, right? Knucklebuzz. And went into them because it was beautiful, right? They're just portals, incubators, and had children with them, and that caused corruption on the earth. And now we see a lot of these mixed marriage. Why does Yah call mixed marriage an abomination? Look up the word mixed marriages. It's the word abomination. Look up the word abomination. You'll see mixed marriages. I'll show you soon. Anyway. Allah hayam wa yabarak. Atham. Them. How you say them? The them. Anyway. And Allah hayam said to them, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth, and subdue it. Rule over the fish of the sea, and the birds of the air, and every creature that crawls upon the earth. Okay? Then Allah hayam said, behold, I have given you excuse me. What people say, salachai. Then they say salakia, right? But it's salachai. That's like salah is the word pardon or forgive, right? But if you say excuse me, but if you say salachai, that's my forgive, like my pardon, like my forgiveness, salachai. But if I say excuse me, salachlai, I'm the bad guy. If I start changing lingo to fit it more, who knows, bro. And then Allah Hayam said, behold, I have given you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the earth, and every tree, all right, all right, you see, so like, look, the word za, or the letter za, right, tz, however you want to say it, it's like crouching, man on the side, laying down, hunting even, you feel me? So like, I don't know. Every tree whose fruit contains seed, they will be yours for food. Why? Tell me why the fruit these days don't have no seeds in it. Should we eat it? What's the alternative? And to every beast of the earth, and every bird, every iwap of the air, and every creature that crawls upon the earth, everything that has the napish, the NPC of life. So look, that's life instincts. Like if you anything that has natural instincts to living, like the natural will to live, like natural instincts. Like that's what all animals are living off of, pure instincts. People that's stuck in their reptile brain, their fight or flight, their limbic systems are their nervous. Anybody who's stuck in their trauma are operating from their lower self and are given to their small reptile, their lizard, even their serpent. You give it, you feel me? Like, anyway. Cause why serpent? Napish. It's not the letter known. Don't forget the letters known. Just down here. All right. Pa. Let me just draw something for you real quick. Excuse me. Napish. It's hard to draw a pair sometimes. You starting to get it. I don't gotta do the lip line. Like you get it, pesh. So seed consume na pesh. Seed that consume seed mouth consume. Okay. Did you know that the word serpent is nachash? Nachash. See DNA consume. Do with these words as you wish. What does it sound like to you? Serpent mouth consume. Serpent mouth teeth. Napish, right? So to say this is the beast right here that you're in. Say this is the serpent. Say that we're living in. Say this is not life right here that we're living in, but instead we're living in the simulation of knowledge of good and evil instead of life, right? Because we've been beguiled by the serpent. Now, mind you, we wasn't supposed to eat from the tree. We wasn't supposed to eat from the tree. Man tree. We'll get there when we get there. Don't worry about it. And to every beast of the earth, and every bird of the air, and every creature that crawls upon the earth, everything has the breath of life in it. I have given every green plant for food. And it was so. Khan. And Allah Hayam looked upon all that he had made, and indeed it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. Let's see how he said that. He said, Allah Hayam looked upon all that he had made. He said, Ka Ashar Ashar Wahanna Tawab Ma'ad. It was very good. Ma'ad Tawab. Okay? It was mad good. Mad. It was mad Tawab, And there was evening, and there was Bakar. It was Irib and the Bakar, the Hashashi Yawam. That's Genesis 1, y'all. Alright. I'll get to Genesis 2 soon. Then 3. Then 4. You're reading with me. Genesis 1. Barak, y'all.